This is my first junk journal. Not my first journal I ever made. It's been a long time since I've binded books. This is a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. I had to create my own book cloth and made the whole cover, everything. It's not the most perfect, but this is all primarily coffee dyed paper. This is done with a pattern. So there's 5 signatures, and we will start the little journey. So a little die cut. This is the letter to the individual who this journal is going to. Little fun thing at the bottom here. This is to celebrate that she is active duty. Little military, little envelope. So we have just a bunch of space to writing, antiqued, coffee dyed paper, coming to the end of the signature. Some real stitching before my bobbin ran out. So I did different things like bubbles, just an envelope, a little tag. This is a skin that I made, which was also a brand new experiment. The little vintage tape here, also a brand new experiment. The hollyhocks that I like that are traditional to Santa Fe. I did an experiment with seeing if I can photocopy my bandana, an old bandana of mine. Made a little journal, hidden paper clip, bookmark, a little fold over flap, some more paper to write on. This was old scrapbook paper that I gessoed and photocopied so people can write on it. This, another experiment, was playing with magazine paper and acetone to get this print. Little flip out, a little writing space created by printing on corrugated cardboard. This is, recycled materials, some print materials, old materials from an old date book. This is a waterfall, what they call waterfall. Never used washi tape before. I've had this forever. I just don't know why, but I've liked it. So I'm put it on here. Just made this little hidden paper clip with a pocket and some little doodad. Just some fun ephemera, as they say. This is also coffee dyed paper, but it was photographed on the copier. And I just used scraps. I wanted to see what it would do. I did some copying of the dyed paper because I didn't want it to be completely acidic and brittle. Wanted it to have some staying life. And so this whole signature is that. Something I had a long time ago when I did journals. Some more paper to write on. This is tea bag, chamomile. That's the color that chamomile leaves. I did that to reinforce the page because I was reinforcing this area and this pocket. Just loved that, and I thought this would be a great idea. So there's a real organic lemon balm tea with what tea is, and happened to be TDY, temporary duty. This is going to a veteran. With this little teacup and saucer. Some more paper. Some stenciling on brand new paper. This is an old carving of mine. Found it, so I figured I'd put it in. This is separate. Experimenting with sewing. This is a hidden paper clip. And this is coffee dyed paper with netting. When I dyed it, you put the netting on top, let it dry, spritz over it. It leaves these great patterns. A little doodad. This was created by making designs with hot glue. And then you place the hot glue strip down on top of the paper, you spray over it, and you come out with these patterns. Same thing with these, except this was placed on the exposed white paper and then it was spritzed. So it's a little bit different technique of dyeing paper. This piece was something I did dialogue with yourself when I made journals in the past. Oh, postcard. A little pocket pack that I made. Just something from a magazine I just liked. Little vellum quote. Now this one is tea dye, green tea. Thought that was pretty unique. It's a pretty color. I love nests and eggs and birds. So I just photocopied that on the edge. Made this skin with a cutout. Cool little technique. This they call a belly band. And I made this as one of my favorite things. Little place to write. Did a little folder, some stationery, some more places to write. I actually photocopied this white netting over the scrapbook paper so that this could be a writing surface instead of putting gesso on. Thought it came out pretty cool. It gives it a nice pattern. This is an old wood block cut. Actually, it's soft block. It's not a wood block, but to emulate wood block, some soft material. That's the geisha that I met personally. She came and hosted a party, was one of the hosts at a party in Japan, in Kyoto. A little fold out, another hidden paper clip, with a little notepad that I made. Little dangles. Or that same other side of that tea dyed paper, or more of it. Coffee dyed, tea dyed. Little skin. This is made out of glue, not acrylic like the others. Gives it a nice feel. And then the end of the journal.